Hey everyone, welcome to the Game Storm Magic Podcast. I am Tom Denby, here joined with,
Jacob Havard.
and we're not doing the podcast obviously. This is the
Uh,
Sunday Night Modern. I worked all day. I'm kind of out of it, but we're here and we're live. Do pardon us if things are a little bit sloppier than normal. We're just kind of trying to figure our way through this here. You know, Dan's not here running the stream as he normally is. Neither is Andrew. They're both playing tonight. So we're just trying to do our best, right?
Yeah, we're just going to do everything we can and make it the best we can for you guys.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tell them to get started.
Yeah, go ahead. Uh, First up for tonight, we're going to have Dan Krapu playing Bant. I saw him working on his Bant deck out there not that long ago, maybe like 30 minutes ago. I know he has Teferi in it, and I'm pretty sure he has
He's like a
Jace.
Bant DTB.
Yeah, it seems like a
mid-range.
flash deck, but I'm not exactly sure, so I didn't want to
Yeah, it
elaborate
is.
in the deck title.
It's just like Bant mid-range flash, essentially, with a bunch of planeswalkers.
Yeah, I saw Baby Teferi and Jace, and I'm assuming there's a bigger Teferi, but maybe there's not. I don't know. He's definitely like super value town though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So Zack here going to crack in Arid Mesa, fetch out a Temple Garden, put himself to 17. And we'll see what he can do here on turn one with this. I'm assuming it's just an ally, obviously.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Ooh, I
Oh,
was wrong.
Vial.
It's an Aether Vial. It's probably the best start for this deck.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge for him
Ooh,
going forwards.
Got him with the Force of Negation.
All right. New cards.
Got
Week
him.
week one, new cards coming out.
He really wanted to do that.
That's really good for him in this matchup because he needs things to go at his pace.
Yeah.
Oh, and is Zack missing a second land too?
If
That's,
he is,
that's absolutely huge.
That's really bad if that is the case. Turn one, Dork. I don't know what that thing is.
Uh,
Something
I-
something or other.
Hot a free blade.
Out of Free Blade.
It's a 0-1, but when an ally enters, gets a counter.
Okay.
I don't
so
think it
just
has
gets
any other
bigger.
effects.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's like the core of his fast starts.
Yeah. No, the core of his fast starts is resolving an Aether Vial.
Well, yeah.
and yeah, he does not have a second land here.
Oof.
That
he's
is
gonna
bad.
be real behind in this game probably.
Yeah. Dan just gonna make a second land drop and pass turn.
And Zack has no information as to what's going on here.
Dan in his hand has an Ice Fang Coatl. That's a new card
Yep.
from the set. Essentially like a flash Death Touch Strix. Or Baleful Strix.
Yeah.
Dan gonna take two here. End of turn, flashes in the Ice Fang. Draws a card.
New cards already making an impact on the format.
Yep, got that snow-covered island.
Does not have 3 snow-covered permanents, though, so that thing's not going to have Death Touch yet.
He'll get there. And even if he
Oh,
doesn't,
yeah.
it doesn't matter. Drew him a card.
Yeah, and Zack over there has an Expedition Envoy. Probably one of the worst allies.
Yeah, it's
But
just a one-mana
You have to
2/1.
play it.
You have to play all the one-mana ones.
Yeah. They're
Ether Vial?
just so powerful for the deck. Oh,
Gonna
Gonna
get
go
hit
for
with the
it.
Spell Queller. That's bad.
that's very bad for him.
Zach's so far behind now, it's really not going to matter. Draws another Ice Fang Coatl. Has a Narset that he's looking at deploying here. Has another Force of Negation he can hold up if he wants. Has a couple of blue cards extra. Path, Restoration Angel, the rest of the hand. Gonna deploy the Narset. Take it down.
Zack, not going to get by the static ability too much, but is absolutely going to get buried in card advantage here.
Yeah, just finds a Supreme Verdict. Doesn't even need to cast it right now, but nice insurance policy in case he does need it.
Yeah, Dan's going to run away with this game pretty quick here.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
not
just
going to
still
look
missing line
quick.
Drops.
Yeah, this isn't going to look quick, but the game is likely already over.
I mean, yeah, Dan's not hitting his 4th mana, which is pretty big here. And he just whiffed through 4 lands, so
Rough.
that's rough.
If there's a way for Zack to get back into it, I guess it's if Dan stumbles on mana. He's a little bit more mana hungry.
He is still very far ahead. Plays another Ice
Yeah.
Fang Coatl. Draws a Fielderoo, and there's his land. Now he's going to be able to start playing these Restoration Angels to flicker the Coatls, draw cards. Plays another, the same guy. What's that thing's name again?
Hada Freeblade.
Hada Freeblade. He's got the dorks.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no mana, though.
No beef here.
Dan going to take some time to really win this game, but it is over. Draws his card, finds a 5th land. Now he can play a mana, hold up Restoration Angel, and Path to Exile if he wants. Can also Fielderoo in this Temple Garden, see if there's do a basic land check, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm sure Zack has one.
Oh, yeah. He is on a 4-color deck, so it's going to be tough, but
You have to have one.
yeah, you can't get away with that in the modern format.
No, absolutely not. Too many Field Ruins, too many Blood Moons. Blood Moon not as common anymore, but it's still there. There we go. Cavernous Souls. Name's human.
That's going to be a good Field of Ruin target.
Not human. I'm just so used to saying naming
yeah,
human,
ally.
naming ally.
Oh, what is that? Oran Reef Survivalist. That's another one of the guys that grows. I don't think it has another effect. Oh, no. It grows every ally, I think. Yeah.
That's something. It is certainly not nothing.
Right. I'll pull it up in a second, make sure I know what it does. Make sure we all know what it does. Oran Reef
Hey, so is anybody here?
Yeah, if you're in chat right now, feel free to chime in.
Yeah, so
Okay,
he just
it
buffed
ju-
the other guys.
It just grows.
Show me how many people are here, if there's anyone.
Where is that?
Wrong one.
Yes.
There's a few people.
Got a few people.
Four mana, Restoration Angel. Flicker the Ice Fang Coatl. Draw a card.
Now has enough snow permanents, so they're all death touchers. So he's gonna get to clean up the board pretty easily.
Yeah. That's rough.
I think Zack theoretically could get back in this game,
No.
but it starts with him drawing running lands so he can play a collected company.
I
with
really
Force
don't
of
think
Negation
there's a
up.
world where he wins this game.
Yeah, with Force of Negation up, it's just like.
I mean,
not
in his
really
hand's
possible.
all gas.
Yeah.
He's got like the same amount of cards in hand, plus 4 more lands and 2 creatures. Yeah, I think they do actually have the exact same amount of cards in hand. He's just this far ahead on board. I think there's like maybe 0.5% chance that Zack ever wins this game.
Yeah, it's looking really out of hand.
Finds an island off this misty rainforest. Not quite sure what life totals are. Doesn't really matter in this game.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. You're doing the sideboards. This game, it really doesn't matter, like I said.
Yeah, they're not playing.
Field
to,
of Ruin on
kill
your
each other.
multicolored land. Cavernous Souls out of there. Yep, there's that Plains. Dan is 16, Zack 17. Thank you.
I'll get that fixed.
Appreciate that. Twitch chat's always got our back. Like I
Alright.
said, we're going to be a little behind the ball in this one. Dan's, our resident guy who's really good at this, and neither of us have any idea what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm just stumbling my way through them. I think I've got an idea.
I really appreciate that you're doing it because I was kind of like, oh, God, I'm going to have to sit there and do all this tech stuff.
Yeah.
It's oh, God, I really hope that they have Jacob do this because I'm really dumb.
Oh. He gives him back the Aether Vial.
Yeah, you can have that. Nobody cares.
For what it's worth.
Ooh, Jace the Mind Sculptor off the top.
Yikes. For what it's worth, Aether Vial does put things into play without them being counterable. So that's like slightly relevant.
I mean,
not when Dan is over here attacking for what is that, 8?
yeah, put Zack down to 9, and he scoops. All right, I'm going to go run their sideboards out to him real quick.
Here you go. Thank you. I'll pull up sideboards real quick while he's out there. All right, we've got their sideboards up on screen. I think those games should be a little bit more even when we get Tom back in here in a second. I'll go over what I think about the matchup, what I think about what they'll be bringing in.
All right, I'm back
All right,
with a
so
brand new rap.
yeah, let's hear it.
Oh God, I wasn't ready for that.
Going into sideboard games, I think things look a lot better for Zack.
Yeah, so he's gonna have access to two. Well, not Zack. Let's start with Zack. One Gideon, ally of Zendikar, one Path to Exile, one Disenchant, one Selfless Spirit, one Heroic Intervention, one Blessed Alliance, two Andu Cleric, one Kataki, two Stony Silence, one Relic of Progenitus, and three Rest in Peace.
I think we're gonna see Gideon.
Yeah.
Gideon's pretty big here.
Path.
Yeah, path, pretty huge for getting some of these creatures out of the way. We might see Blessed Alliance come in.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the Blessed Alliance. I mean, it gets an attacking creature, but like the thing with Dan's deck is once they're in play, they already get their value because they're all ETBs. So I don't know how much you want to lean on that, as opposed to like just boarding in like a couple of good mid-range cards and just trying to execute your game plan and not miss land drops.
Yeah, I think maybe Selfless Spirit also could come in here just to like try to win combats.
Yeah, that's true. I can see Selfless Spirit.
There's a few cards in this sideboard that are like pretty clear pointed. This beats this deck.
Yeah.
And not a lot of I'm gonna out mid range you now.
Right.
So Zack's gonna bring in a few cards that are gonna help him try to edge out the victory, and not anything that's gonna be like an outright haymaker.
So Dan has access to two Detention Sphere, one Supreme Verdict, one Settle the Wreckage, two Spell Pierce, one Hercule's Recall, one Damping Sphere, two Rest in Peace, one Stony Silence, two Ravenous Trap, one Dispel, and one Lyra. I like the two Detention Spheres.
Yep, those are gonna be big game.
The Settle, the Supreme Verdict.
Yeah, for sure. He wants to clean up the board, especially since, assuming things go in Zack's favor, the board's going to start out pretty clearly in Zack's favor.
There's an argument for bringing in Lyra, too. Just like be the queen of the board. Zack's not going to interact with it.
No, he has one
like
path.
One path in a 75. And you know what? If you get the path for the Lyra, good job. If you don't, it's just going to beat you.
Yeah.
So I could see that, too. The rest of it I don't really like too much.
Yeah, I think that Zack is supposed to be favored in this matchup just because of how fast he's supposed to come out of the gates.
For sure.
And Dan is gonna be the one going into sideboards who like cleans up the matchup a little bit more. So Dan taking that first game, pretty huge for him.
I think Dan's probably favored up in this matchup. After board, he just has so many good answers to what Zack's trying to do. And the fact that he got game one probably makes his win rate in this matchup close to like 80-90%.
Yeah.
Zack is like the exact deck that Dan wants to play against.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he wants to play on like these real linear strategies by just going bigger.
Yeah. He absolutely is trying to like grind out value against decks that are trying to do similar things.
Yeah. He seems real good against like the combo decks too.
Yeah.
A bunch of main deck force negations.
Yeah, absolutely going to be huge for him in those matchups.
I really like the build. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
7 spells, you can't keep that. 3 lands, Aether Vial, and 3 creatures over here for Zack. Seems real hot. Maybe 2 lands and 4 creatures.
Yeah, I think that's 2 lands and 4 creatures.
Yeah, that third card's not a land, it's a creature.
This should be really strong for him.
Yeah.
I don't see any of his like super strong enablers though, so we'll see if he ends up with like a really fast start.
Yeah, he needs something that like makes the team bigger, or he needs more guys that just say +1 counters essentially.
Yep.
He needs to kill Dan real quick. Having said that, Dan's looking at a real bad 6 here. I mean, he's got 1 land, Path, Teferi, Detention Sphere, Settle the Wreckage, Coatl.
Yeah.
He is on the draw. I'm probably keeping that 6. You have the point of interaction. You have a
Two.
2 mana play that's pretty good that can help you find. Yeah, and he's going to come to that same conclusion. Finds a land, snap keeps it. Yeah, finding that second land makes this hand actually very good.
Yep.
He's going to have interaction on 1, a play on 2, and interaction on 3 with the Teferi or the Detention Sphere.
Holds it out.
Yeah.
This time anticipating a potential
Yeah.
force of
Do
negation.
you have a force? If they were in afterboard, I would be very surprised.
Yeah, that does not seem very good in this matchup.
I mean, the fact that he got the turn 1 vial is huge.
But
And that's probably what led to him winning the game.
yeah, but that's the only card you can hit.
Yeah. I mean, in that particular instance, it was insane.
Again, we're going to see another Hot of Free Blade.
Yep. Zack gonna fetch. Infection shock, I'm assuming. Probably putting himself down to 17.
What are we grabbing? What are we looking for?
I'm gonna guess a breeding pool. Nope.
Oh.
Okay, Temple Garden. I was close. I know he wanted green mana.
Yeah.
And I saw that he had the Jawari Shapeshifter, so maybe he wanted blue, but I'm assuming he's just gonna try and vial that in.
Yep. Vial's so good at fixing colors for decks like this.
Yeah, right. You don't need to play the mana when you can just not pay the mana. Why play blue lands?
Yeah.
You don't
Who
need
needs
it.
that?
Yeah.
What are we putting in?
4 color free spells.
What is this?
That is some ally, I would assume.
Yeah. I don't...
Druid, something druid? Maybe that's a K? I don't know. Kazandu druid?
I think that...
Yeah,
I think that is
Kazandu
it.
druid.
It's the one that taps for mana,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, okay, I got there. Got there, boys.
Oh. It's not Kazandu.
No, I didn't get there.
You got the effect right.
Yeah, it adds X mana of any color equal to your allies, and then that's going to eat a
it's
path.
gone. I was gonna bring it up if I could find it, but I can't. And it's gone.
Yeah, you know what? That's the problem. Who plays allies? Zack Davies.
Only Zack, yeah. Let's see.
Let's see. Dan's got something here on turn 2, maybe? Just the Ice Fang Coatl, I would assume. Yep, just going to pass turn. That card's really, really good.
Yeah. Does he have any enablers for snow outside of his basics?
Other Ice Fang Coatls, I would assume, I think are the only enablers.
That's fair. Most of the other snow cards aren't that good for this kind of deck. But you know, basics are good enough. Is that Akum Battle Singer? It's gonna give all of his allies +1/+0 and haste until end of turn.
And then he's going to Jawari Shapeshifter it, I would assume.
Yep, which is gonna be big damage.
Yeah.
So now he's gonna get 2 triggers.
You know what, though? Next turn, if Dan finds a land, he's just going to... Oh, he has the land. He's
Yeah.
just going to Detention Sphere both of them. So he's going to take his beats here. Ooh.
Ooh, that's a 3rd trigger this turn, or a 4th? No, 4 and 5 triggers. 4 and
Dan
5.
might be dead.
Yeah, I can't. Let's count.
4,
5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What is that? That's 15 damage? Or no, 14 damage?
I mean, he can flash block chump.
Yeah. Oh, right. The shapeshifter didn't get the last trigger, so that's 5 plus another 4, 9 plus another 9.
I have
That's
no
a lot of
idea.
damage. That is I think that's 18 damage.
Okay. I mean, he's going to soak up a bunch of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if Detention Sphere is going to be good enough here. I feel
don't
like I should ask them how much the damage is.
Let me just try to do the math. Let me look at Home Battle Singer to I'm pretty sure that has a point of power. Yeah, so it's a 1/1. So 5 off of the original Battle Singer.
And
3
then 4, so 7.
Yeah, 7 damage from since he blocked and jumped. So he's at 9 life now.
Yeah. I mean, he's still in a really rough situation, though. This Detention Sphere can clean up 2 things, but that's not good enough.
No, he's got 7 sitting there waiting to grow.
Yeah. You know, having said that, Dan's on a mulligan to 6. His hand was decent, but Zack's hand is insane.
Yeah. Zack
This is about the nut.
is poised to win this, assuming he has 2 allies. He has one card in hand, so he'll have to top deck another one, assuming that even is an ally.
Yeah,
But-
right. I mean, if Dan can survive this turn, he can hold up settle, which
Yeah.
is really big game.
And it's not just settle with nothing; it's settle backed up by Restoration Angel.
Yeah.
So he actually gets to put something into play if Zack doesn't play into it.
Right, so I think if Dan can just survive... Oh, no,
Ooh.
but Dan's scooping. Okay.
Interesting.
Maybe he just did the math and realized he can't live.
I'm pretty sure he can live.
I don't know. Maybe we had the math wrong on the...
It's possible. It's also possible he didn't realize that Detention Sphering will get the original and the clone.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm not exactly sure, though.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
I really feel like that's the only way Zack wins. Dan's
Yeah.
going to be on the play here for game 3. If he keeps 7, I don't feel like Zack has a high win percentage.
No, I mean, as we saw, I mean, Zack had a insane nut draw and was still, like, in a position where he could have lost
Right.
had he not top decked another ally there.
Yeah, not only that, but if Dan's on 7 and has, like, a better hand.
Yeah.
I mean, his hand was good, but it wasn't great. You know, honestly, I don't know what more you can ask him to do there.
No. He played that game very well.
Yeah, and I mean, as best as you could ask for, Zack's hand was just so insanely fast. I feel like if Dan's on the play, though, he might win that game.
Yeah, probably.
Welcome to Modern.
That's what this format is.
Yeah, that is what this format is. Why do you think I play Standard, a real format?
Oh yeah, real Magic.
It's like that requires skill and not just like who won the die roll.
Sure. I mean, I guess I don't know. Standard skill is more about playing all of your interactions, and in Modern, an amount of your interactions are pre-decided.
Yeah. It's also just a bad format that banned my cards. Yeah.
Big
So I'm
big
just salty.
sad, big
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah, big sad indeed.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a lot of people here tonight. What up, everybody? Holy cow. How
Feel-
many people is that? Let me do a quick count. 1, 2... 13 people? All right.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Hit us up in chat. We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, they don't like us, though. They don't really like to talk to us. Unless, like, one of the regulars is in chat, they don't talk. It's, like, only Frumper, Drunk Billy.
Sad. Ooh, he left it in.
Got
Why
him.
he did it just to gotcha.
Yeah, he did. I think
Wow.
he just is, like, so happy that he gets to play Force in Modern.
Yeah.
He's been talking about it. Dude, I just want to play Force Negation. I'm Dan Krapu.
That's how he talks.
It really is. He even says that I'm Dan Krapu. No. Can you imagine?
That'd be like an ultimate like cool guy moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Dan Krapu. Do you not know?
Do you not know who I am? Do you not know who my dad is? No.
Damn.
He looks like that guy.
I kind
He
of.
isn't that guy, but he looks like that guy. You know what I mean?
Do you know who my dad is?
Yeah.
Seriously, you think you can just beat me in Modern and
Yeah.
get away with it? What are we gonna? Oh, we're gonna play the Druid. Okay.
Dan really needs a third land here.
Yeah.
Land?
Ooh,
Ooh.
Narset. That's not good enough.
No, he might lose here.
Yeah, he might be in trouble. This keep is
Questionable.
okay. It's not good. In response,
That's bad.
he doesn't want him to get 2 mana out of it, I guess.
Why wouldn't you just do it on the upkeep?
That's also a good question.
Yeah.
You just deny him all the mana at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to assume that Zack's playing something.
Yeah.
Like you can't just he's just gonna hit me for 1. Like
Yeah.
you just do that on the upkeep and don't give him the access. Watch, he's gonna play a 2-drop here and Dan's gonna feel stupid.
Probably.
Or maybe it's gonna feel worse if it's like 2 1-drops. Oh, there's that Selfless Spirit.
What color did he make? Did he make white?
I'm assuming, yeah. That
okay.
feels bad. Poop.
No, he's in big.
Oh, he's on tribal 3 drops.
3 and 4s.
He's gonna be complaining so much to me when we're standing outside after the match too.
Oh, yeah. I knew I should have just pathed it in the upkeep. I don't know why I
Yeah.
didn't do it.
I mean, you saw it. I just didn't get the lands. I love Dan, by the way. That's why I'm ribbing him so much, by the way. Don't get it twisted. Dan and I are buddies.
Oh,
But he talks a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Dan loves to talk smack.
Kazandu Blade
Because he's
Master
dead Krapu.
copying it. Oh, no. Blade
Womp
Master is
womp. Puts a
one
counter on everything. No.
no swing. He reels back in his seat.
Wait, what'd I do?
He missed out on
Still.
3 damage. Oh,
Still not good.
if there was
Ooh, that's a 4th land. There's a
he's-
supreme verdict that's not going to matter in Zack's future.
yeah, but for what it's worth, he does have the spell queller to block spirit.
Oh. If Zack attacks with that spirit into 3 open or 4 open mana, I'm yelling at him after this match if he manages to lose.
Yeah.
Because this is definitely Zack's match to lose at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the safe play.
I would too, yeah. Exactly. You cannot attack that Selfless Spirit into the open mana. He's showed you
These are big
Spell
guys
Queller
now.
game 1. He's showed you countless Restoration Angels. No.
Now he's going for a vial. I feel like the vial.
I feel
is
like
gonna-
even if he just attacks it into the open mana next turn, it doesn't. Well, he's the mana's
yeah,
not
yeah.
open.
The
yet.
mana's not open now.
See, this is a correct attack.
Those are
Just
all at
take a
him.
big dick smack to
That's
the
gonna be
face. Like that's what that
5-9.
is.
Dan's going down big time.
Yeah, there's that detention sphere. You know, if he finds 3rd land on time, he's winning this game. No doubt in my mind. If he just can play 3 mana spells every turn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All his 3 mana spells do so much more than any of Zack's spells
That's what I'm
individually.
saying. And now he's just like super dead. Because like you can get rid of the Selfless Spirit this turn and then just die.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a path. You're dead. Sorry, Dan. Go home. Force negation confirmed bad in Modern.
Yeah, it's just not good.
Yeah, confirmed.
There's no way it's playable after this. After seeing a mid-range blue deck lose to an aggressive 4-color good stuff deck, I'm confirmed that Force is bad. Just
Yeah.
completely unplayable.
Unplayable. You lose to allies. No.
Dan is out here contemplating what
His
should I do.
existence,
Should
yeah.
I even play a 4th land? Does that even matter?
I mean, if you detention sphere whatever the Juari shapeshifter's got,
Yeah.
you can survive. I don't think you can survive if you get rid of the Selfless Spirit, though.
No. And it's sad because you really feel like you need to.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
we
got
get
rid
both
of
of
those. He survives. He's going to take another big hit here.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to take at least 2, 4, 5, 6.
He's got an ally encampment out, too, so he can bounce one of his allies to try to get the ETB trigger again.
Ugh.
Like this one.
And he's got another 2-drop in his hand. He's going to make sure he reads it one more time. He's like, "Okay." I can hear it in his voice. "Okay, that's cool."
Oh. How much is this?
Attack you.
1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should be lethal, shouldn't it?
It should be.
I mean, maybe we're missing something.
Uh,
And you're dead.
He didn't crack his fetch, so I'm going to guess that he's just at 1.
I mean, there's no combination of cards that can save you here.
No.
You would have to have in your hand land that's untapped without a fetch land. Specifically, no, white. You know what? You need 2 white lands in play to make this work, because you need to have Path and Supreme Verdict. Path, Spirit. Well, that doesn't even work because you just sacked the Selfless Spirit.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's
If
literally
he had a settle.
you have to have sudden shock.
Yeah. If he had a settle wreckage here, he'd be fine to live another turn. But, I mean, Zack would be...
Not if he's at 1, you can't
Hopefully
get white
smarter.
mana.
Well, yeah.
Yep,
in this
there we go.
situation. And
That
so
was hard
Dan
to
is,
watch.
Yeah. Dan's going to move on with the win.
Zack is gonna win.
Yeah. Zack's going to win, sorry. And Dan is going to be a little upset probably about that one.
I would be too. You know, like I said, I think if he finds 3rd land on 3, he just wins.
Yep.